All right, guys, welcome to week 2. We're back with our workouts. This week we're gonna have 2 different workouts that you're gonna complete. I'm gonna show you workout 1 here. We're gonna keep the warm-up exactly the same as last week, so I'm not gonna cover that, but if you have any questions, let me know. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do 3 different groupings of exercises, and we're gonna shoot for 2 to 3 sets of 10 reps each exercise. And then from there, I want you to think about, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the hardest, we're trying to shoot for a 7.5 on each exercise. So that means you need to add some resistance to this. So if you have some dumbbells, it would be great, or if you can use a book bag with some books in it or some other household items, that would be great, because we do need some resistance to promote our muscle mass to increase or change or be stressed. And so we're gonna push ourselves a little bit, okay? So that's the focus for this week. So let me run you through the exercises here, and then I will put the list in our YouTube description and in the email. So if you have any questions, we can always tackle it that way. All right, let's get into it. Exercise number 1, we're gonna do a 1.5 rep squat. So simply we're gonna get our feet shoulder apart, toes out slightly. We're gonna sit all the way down to our squat. We're gonna come up halfway, lower back down, and then stand up again. All the way down, up half, back down, all the way up. If we're adding a weight to it, because that wasn't challenging enough, we're just gonna hold it at chest height. Again, from here, deep breath in, sit down all the way, come up halfway, back down, and then all the way up. We complete all 10 repetitions, and then we move on to exercise number 2. So for this one, we're gonna go into a slow push-up. Okay, so same thing here, working our push-up. We're gonna try to lower in 3 seconds. So I'm gonna pop up, get my butt tight, abs tight, I'm gonna come down. 3, 2, 1, press up quickly. And 3, 2, 1, press up quickly. And that can be done from the knees as well. 3, 2, 1, press up quick. Okay, moving on to exercise number 3, we're gonna stay on the ground. We're gonna work the same side plank as week number 1, but we're gonna add a rotation. So bottom leg bent, top leg straight. I'm gonna drive my hips up. I'm gonna take my top arm up towards the ceiling, and I'm gonna thread the needle underneath, and then open back up. That's 1 repetition. There's 2. I would do 10 and then switch sides. So that is group A. We're gonna do all 3 of those exercises 2 to 3 times before we move on to group B. Okay, so group B, we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna start off with a side lunge with a toe touch. So simply gonna take a nice big step directly to the side, squat down, touch my toe, and then push back to the center. I'm trying to load this hip and then push out of it. Step over, touch my toe, press out of it. If I'm gonna add resistance, I'm just gonna hold the weight in my hand here, driving towards my instep, then pushing it right back to the beginning. After 10, I will switch sides and do the same thing there. Exercise number 2, we're gonna work on those legs and shoulders here. We're gonna start off with something called an RDL, or Romanian Deadlift. Feet shoulder width apart, abs are tight, shoulders are back. I'm gonna hinge at my hips, coming down just below my knees, and then standing right back up. Trying to focus on squeezing my glutes at the top of the motion. Trying to sit back as far as I can, getting my weight into my heels, but maintaining a nice flat back. Awesome. Good. Number 3, we're gonna move right into a Blackburn shoulder series. So this is gonna work on the back of your shoulders, a little sneaky. So we're gonna lay flat on our stomach. We're gonna have our arms away from the floor, drive our elbows back and down and extend back overhead. We're gonna do 4 reps straight overhead, 4 reps in a Y, and then 4 reps in a T. And the goal on those is to try to pinch our shoulder blades together and squeeze these muscles together, okay? All while maintaining a heavy chest on the floor and our chin tucked in. So I'll show you one more time here. Heavy chest, chin tucked in, drive your elbows back and down, and extend back overhead. All right, group C. This is a core finisher for you today. So we're gonna work on these abs here, try to challenge them a little bit. 3 different exercises. This one is gonna be 20, 20, 20 seconds, okay? So instead of the 10 like everything else, this is gonna be 20, 20, and then 20 seconds. So we have 3 different exercises. Number 1 is gonna be a cross-body mountain climber. We're gonna come up on our hands and toes, okay, just like a push-up, drive our knee across towards our opposite elbow, sucking our belly button in, trying to maintain a nice flat back. So if you see it from the side, my weight is staying forward in my hands. I drive my knee towards my opposite elbow, and I'm trying to draw my belly button in away from my shirt at the same time. Exercise number 2, I'm going to either use a weight, a pillow, doesn't really matter. I'm going to hold it here. I'm going to lean back a little bit, get my weight on my heels. This is called a Russian twist. I'm going to rotate, touch the ground on my side, come back to the center, rotate to the other side. We're going to do 20 total repetitions, letting my eyes follow my hands. Okay? Exercise number 3, nice and simple. We're just going to finish off with a 20-second plank. This can be done on your elbows and knees or elbows and toes. Either way, I'm going to straighten out. I'm going to squeeze my butt tight, flex my legs, draw my belly away from my shirt, and then gently pull my elbows towards my toes. 20 seconds. Face is looking at your hands, holding tight, and breathing. All right, guys, that's workout number 1. Get to it. Let me know if you have any questions. Let's make this happen.